Number 1. Code Red, $2.4 billion. First observed in 2001, the Code Red computer virus was yet another worm that penetrated 975,000 hosts. It displayed the words hacked by Chinese across infected web pages, and it ran entirely in each machine's memory. Financial costs are pegged at around $2.4 billion. The virus attacked websites of infected computers and delivered a distributed denial of service (DDoS) attack on the US White House's website. In fact, the White House had to change its IP address to defend against Code Red. Number 2. Zeus, $3 billion. The Zeus computer virus is an online theft tool that hit the web in 2007. It was behind 44% of all banking malware attacks. It had breached 88% of all Fortune 500 companies, 2,500 organizations total, and 76,000 computers in 196 countries. The Zeus botnet was a group of programs that worked together to take over machines for a remote bot master. It originated in Eastern Europe and was used to transfer money to secret bank accounts. More than 100 members of the crime ring behind the virus, mostly in the US, were arrested in 2010. Adjusted for inflation puts this virus at a cost of $3.7 billion in today's money. Number 3. WannaCry, $4 billion. The 2017 WannaCry computer virus is ransomware, a virus that takes over your computer or cloud files and holds them hostage. The WannaCry ransomware ripped through computers in 150 countries, causing massive productivity losses as businesses, hospitals, and government organizations that didn't pay were forced to rebuild the systems from scratch. The malware raged like wildfire through 200,000 computers worldwide. It stopped when a 22-year-old security researcher in UK found a way to turn it off. Ransomware struck again in September 2020, one of the potentially largest computer virus attacks in medical history. Number 4. I Love You, $15 billion. The year 2000's I Love You virus worked by sending a bogus love letter that looked like a harmless text file. This attacker sent copies of itself to every email address in the infected machine's contact list. Shortly after its May 4th release, it had spread to more than 10 million pieces. The virus was created by a college student in the Philippines named Onelde Guzman. Lacking funds, he wrote the virus to steal passwords so he could log into online services he wanted to use for free. He reportedly had no idea how far his own creation would spread. This virus is also known as love letter. Number 5. Claz, $19.8 billion. Nearly $20 billion in estimated damages. It infected about 7.2% of all computers in 2001, or 7 million PCs. The Claz worm sent fake emails, spoofed recognized senders, and among other things, attempted to deactivate other viruses. As with other viruses and worms, Claz was released in several variants. It infected files, copied itself, and spread through each victim's network. It hung around for years, with each version more destructive than the last. Number 6. So Big, $30 billion. The $30 billion figure is a worldwide total, including Canada, the UK, the US, mainland Europe, and Asia. Several versions of the worm were released in quick succession, named So Big A through So Big F, with So Big F being the most damaging. The cyber criminal program masqueraded as a legitimate computer software. It disrupted ticketing at Air Canada and interfered with countless other businesses. Number 7. My Doom, $38 billion. The worst computer virus outbreak in history was caused by My Doom. My Doom caused estimated damage of $38 billion in 2004, but its inflation-adjusted cost is actually $52.2 billion. Also known as Novag, this malware is technically a worm spread by mass emailing. At one point, the My Doom virus was responsible for 25% of all emails sent. My Doom scraped addresses from infected machines, then sent copies of itself to those addresses. Also roped those infected machines into a web of computers called a botnet that performed distributed denial of services, DDoS attacks. These attacks were intended to shut down a target website or server. My Doom is still around today, generating 1% of all phishing emails. That's no small feat, considering that 3.4 billion phishing emails are sent each day, infecting enough poorly protected machines to send 1.2 billion copies of itself per year, 16 years after its creation. Though a $250,000 reward was offered, the developer of this dangerous computer worm was never caught. So there you go, guys. This was the list for the 7 most dangerous, damaging computer virus outbreak in history. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you next time. Peace.